Today we begin hour 22, which deals with complex patterns. These are two sentences which are joined together. We've already experienced a lot of a number of patterns which can be used in the same sentence. This is a more formal one. If a student is sick and they need to study at home to catch up to what you're teaching, this is a general introduction to these patterns. This was simply the name of my niece from Korea who I taught the 40 hours. As you see, there's a number of reviews here. These only deal with patterns 22. Obviously, they're going to mix a lot of patterns that we've already studied. It's a good way to review what people have studied. Whenever you see one of these, if you open up any of these PDFs, you will see pattern after pattern that we've studied, reviewed, reinforced. Nobody gets it the first time. It may be the second, the fourth, the 10th, the 15th time when they become comfortable with things. So constantly reinforcing the patterns will help them to gain confidence, dispel frustration. It's no time to let other students come into your class. They'll just be a drag. They won't be used to what's going on, the patterns studied. Tell them to wait for the next start of the class, even though it may financially impact you a bit. These are some of the reviews that have photos. All of these, by the way, have 200 questions. Ample time for them to practice. And this teacher's tips, if you click here, is what we're doing now. If you click on the PDF, there are 6 patterns which we'll be studying today. Let me move this right here. These are the complex patterns, I believe this is called. The top 4 here all have a short form. You see the asterisk here. If the subjects on both parts of the complex sentence are the same, it's okay to use. So, when I study, I drink coffee. When studying, I drink coffee. This can go either at the front of the sentence or in the back of the sentence. I study when I get home. When I get home, I study. Some languages you cannot put this in the front or in the back. It's only one way. But in English, it can go on either side. So when, after, before, and while. Instead of verb ing is always with a verb here. There is no sentence. You don't say instead of he likes it or instead of I go there. It's not used. Instead of going there. And of course, if. If does not have a short pattern. So, if in a sentence. Very simple patterns. You reinforce them by taking them one at a time and back and forth, back and forth. Get them used to their introduction to these patterns. It's a simple hour with simple patterns. I hope you have fun with them with your students.